here it is, Modern Warfare 2.
Finally.
Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. So, alright, I guess just start out. Story mode. I'm going to say it's probably just as long as the first, maybe a little bit shorter, I know you guys kind of thought. But
tiny bit shorter.
Pretty much the same, though. Definitely more amazing, though. Just a lot more bullshit happens in it.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. A lot cooler stuff, though. I mean, everything that happens is just, more hectic in the game. I mean, just everywhere you're running, you're being shot at, you are shooting, someone's dying, something's blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Definitely a lot neater. Just generally just, things you do in it, a lot more additions, like, you got the heartbeat sensor on it.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
That they pretty much capitalized during the mountain mission that, like, everybody's seen videos on. And whatnot.
Like the second mission.
The second mission, right, which is pretty much the most tactical one. So that's pretty much in the first one, they're all gillied up,
That's pretty much about the same thing.
Yeah, about the same thing. Even
except for the end.
And, yeah,
it gets extreme.
Extreme, very much. So, it's awesome. But, yeah, pretty much every mission, not really any of them. There was a couple that I hated at first, but then as I kind of did them again, going back through, I found them more fun. So, kind of like the really gay one when you're in Brazil.
You don't have to worry about the controversial
mission. That one, because at the beginning it says, hey, if you're a pussy frag, then...
yeah, when the game starts up, it's like, hey, if you want to be a fag, you can skip this.
So, and then if you don't want to be asked ever again...
It's whatever.
But, so, if that's your prerogative. So, anyway, but, it's definitely better than the first one. Yeah. It's just a lot cooler,
Just a lot more plot twists.
Yeah, definitely. When you beat it, like when you came over and watched me beat it, kind of just the end, you just said, like in the third one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to happen, third one.
There has to be.
Oh, no. But, yeah. So, just, I guess, weapons in it. There's a lot more. You got the riot shield, which is pretty neat.
Pretty right.
It blocks gunfire. And then you can hit people with it.
Yeah.
Which apparently instantly kills them.
And you get an achievement, too.
And you get an achievement.
Yes, you
do. So there's that. You get the Predator missile.
Which is amazing.
Which, yeah. In single player, you actually just kind of like look down from the Predator. Kind of like in the first one in the AC-130 view. It's like the same thing. And then targets have the red box around them, so it's obvious. And then you just fire the missile, and then you control the missile.
And you can make it go faster.
And then when you hit, if you hit R again, it goes boom, boom. So you can kill a lot of people, and then you get the achievement for hitting 10 or more enemies. So that's a lot of fun with that.
You can do that with the AC-130 as well.
AC-130.
Which makes a triumphant return.
Yes,
it is awesome. Just as awesome.
Just as awesome.
If not better.
Yeah. But... yeah, and then just, I don't know, really there's not a whole lot to say about the campaign. I mean, it's awesome. It's fun as hell, short, but you'll want to play it again.
Oh, yeah.
It has,
if only not to play it on, harder difficulties.
Oh, harder. And then there's getting all the intel, which this time there's 45, so there's more.
Mm-hmm.
So there's doing that.
Like in the previous one, there are no multiplayer achievements at all, just single-player achievements.
Exactly. So if you don't want to, burn the hours...
killing
multiplayer just to get the achievements.
You don't want to get seriously 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killing 100,000 people.
Fuck that.
Ridiculous.
Right. So, campaign, awesome. Multiplayer.
The whole...
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in it to do. There's a lot more ways to Jew people, but obviously... that happens to you too.
Yeah.
So I really don't think it's like uneven or anything. I mean,
it's not like broken.
No, yeah, it's not like I mean, obviously, no matter how advanced games are going to get, you're still going to have campers, which there are.
They're still annoying.
Definitely run into those little fags sitting in corners with a shotgun and with the new shotguns.
Yeah, with the new shotguns that fires 8 bullets at once.
There's like the 12-shot semi-automatic one, the Striker, which is awesome. And then there's the fully automatic, the AA-12, which is just, it's literally like 8 shots. Duh!
It's like machine gun 8 shots in a row, which is like guaranteed kill.
Yeah.
But then reload.
Yeah. Then
20 minutes later.
So, So, just a lot more machine gun. I mean, just rifles, machine guns. Oh, and then I guess as far as kind of the setup for it is primary weapons, or like the assault rifles, regular like light machine guns, snipers. There's the riot shield, which is like its own thing.
Yeah.
And then
the secondary weapons.
Yeah, and then the secondary weapons, they actually switched to the shotguns are now in there.
Yeah.
And then you have machine pistols, which is obviously automatic pistols.
Regular
pistols.
And rockets.
And rockets, which they call launchers, because there's the thumper, which is the grenade launcher. So, there's those. And then as far as perks, they're actually really
Jesus
cool
Christ,
this time.
Yeah.
Because there's
and
a
they
lot
upgrade.
more. Yeah, there's, you got Marathon Runner, where you like run faster or whatever.
Unlimited
or
sprint.
Infinite sprint. And then there's Marathon Runner Pro, which does what?
I have not gotten it yet.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what that does. But anyway, okay, stopping power. That one.
Yeah.
Obviously increases your damage, and then if you get the Pro, which basically is you get kills using the perk, so it's not that hard. It just does increase damage to vehicles.
Yeah.
So when you have a helicopter come overhead, it actually
does some damage to it.
does some damage.
If it lasts that long now.
Yeah, because like basically a full light machine gun clip, if you have stopping power Pro, pretty much takes it down.
Yeah.
As I know, because that's pretty much my designation when one shows up.
Either that, or you could just pull a rocket out.
Or rocket,
which a lot of people do now.
Yeah, a lot of people carry around rockets now.
So
yeah.
And really, I haven't really met anyone that's really like Jude with the rockets. Like nobody that just like runs around with a rocket.
Well, because it just takes so long to reload.
Yeah, and then you get like one shot, so
you got to make it.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And there's still new tubing.
Yep,
again,
still
it's
new
going to
tubing.
disappear.
And it's just as bad because you can have not only a grenade launcher on your primary gun, you can have a grenade launcher secondary as well. So you can double noob tubing.
Double the view. They have, Predator missiles the same, except instead of like looking down and aiming, it's just automatically fires. So it's just kind of like, you better find some fucker quick and hit him.
And there's always people to find, so.
Yeah. And then,
pretty big damage radius.
Yeah, pretty good. And then there's the auto sentry, which is like the, it's a turret that you put down and then it shoots people.
Yeah.
So you can get really tactical placing that, because I've had times where I put it where a place that sucks, and then times where you put it somewhere that you just keeps coming with kill. So.
And then there's the Harrier.
The Harrier.
Which is kind of a Jew.
Yeah, it's like the helicopter set better.
Yeah, and it takes like less kills to get, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then.
And it comes with an airstrike as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first part.
It starts with an airstrike, and then a Harrier comes in and shoots people.
So. Harrier just rapes.
Yeah, it does. And then there's regular attack helicopter. Then there's the Pavlo,
which is a heavy attack helicopter,
heavily armed.
And then
it takes like 2 rockets to take it down.
But in the attack helicopter, you can actually shoot though.
No. There's an attack helicopter, and then there's the Pavlo. The helicopter gunner.
Helicopter gunner, that's the one where you actually gun yourself, and then of course there's the AC-130.
Helicopter gunner, you get to minigun with explosive ammo.
Yeah.
Which you can really rape with it. And then the AC-130.
Yeah, where you're actually in the air, so if you're not careful and you have 2 people on the field with stingers, they will shoot you down.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one neat
thing. That's the trade-off.
Yeah. So.
Or if they find you using it.
Yeah, exactly. You could just walk up.
Because you have to pull up the little computer, and if someone finds you in the field using it, so you got to go hide.
Which I haven't done yet. I haven't.
It doesn't turn off. I've been killed by it. And
really?
Still got to finish it.
Oh, okay.
And then I came back, and I was in a totally different spot. I'm like, oh, I died.
Okay.
It tells you though, like you notice you die because there's like a spot where you can see there's you, and then it goes.
Oh yeah.
Damn it!
You're not there anymore.
Oh darn.
So and then just the add-ons for weapons. You got the heartbeat monitor. You have the red dot sight, and then there's the holographic sight.
Which is the same thing, but it's a big red circle with a circle in this.
And then the ACOG scope, and then
which I don't think the ACOG is as Jewish in this one.
No, it's not as.
But
it's still pretty gay.
Yeah. It is, but
whatever.
And then thermal scope.
Thermal scope is
which is
awesome.
Jewish if you're going up against it.
I personally think it's really more suited for maybe like assault rifles or snipers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I put it on my light machine gun. And it hurt my eyes pretty much because you're switching from regular vision to suddenly thermal, and a lot of times you get lost what you're aiming at.
And it zooms in with thermal too.
Yeah, like your whole screen turns into the sight, so it can kind of fuck you up.
Yeah, so you can't really see anything else but what's right in front of you.
Yeah, so there's that.
Trade-offs.